I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's my that's my dilemma. I have no idea. I always thought music would be my job. I just I'm not really good at anything else. I now know that I can sing pretty well and play guitar and stuff, but if it's a matter of starve to death or get a job, like a regular warehouse job, boxing shoes or something, which I did for a few months while writing Invasions of the Mind. If it's starve or do that, I'm running away. I swear to God, I can't take it. I'd rather just fucking wing it across the country eating trash until I died than get a fucking full-time job. It's Jesus Christ, I don't know. I mean, it's just, to me, it's everything. I mean, that's so cliche to say. Like every musician says that, but I mean, and then so many people say that, and I just know. I'm like, I don't think you quite feel the way I do about it. It's like music's everything to me, but music, to me, is like, you take music out of my life, what the fuck am I? Like, what is it? Like, you remove music from my life, and it's just like, well, now I'm just here in silence. I don't know, you know. But, and then, I mean, that's just my love for music. Like, my actual involvement in creating music is like a whole other thing. It's like I'm just constantly wanting to sing and perform and create and record, and it's everything to me. I don't know, I can't even see a point to living without it. I know that there are places in the U.S. that I've played at least a dozen times, and so I don't even remember. I know that every year we had like at least a few full ones. 2006 we did our first tour. That was actually this one with At All Costs, who are now Hostage Com, and that was only like 6 days. But that was the first tour I ever went on. It was pretty brief, but I did realize then that I was going to have a hard time with touring, because I remember in the Ohio date, what was that? Yeah, the third day in, I was like sitting there just like panicking, just being like, oh my God, I want to go home. I'm like, this sucks, I hate being away from home, blah, blah, blah. Somebody, if I remember correctly, somebody pulled out a gun on somebody in the parking lot and was like threatening them and like punched him in the face, or it was just like this big chaotic scene. My nerves were shot. I was like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? I want to say, I can't even count. There's just so many tours where I just remember being in the van every day for, you know, anywhere from like 3 to 22 hours. It just depends. And they'd usually span like an average of like 3 to 5 weeks long. So band to me is just it's like I have to think of that as fun, or it's just gonna stress me the fuck out. When I used to think of it as a job, it was the worst thing ever. The worst thing ever. It's just, when your fucking passion becomes a job that isn't even paying. Like, had we been making a ton of money, or even a little bit of money, had I been making $100 a week at Energy, I would have been fucking ecstatic, and I would have just been like, yes, oh, awesome, that's great. But I would make $5 a day, and that would have to go towards eating. Like, I couldn't even afford to eat. So I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm not good at anything. I'm not good at anything. Like, I know dick about photography, really, and that's just like a hobby of mine. I collect records. What am I gonna collect records for a living? Could open up my own record store in 2012, where I just go out of business because no one buys records anymore. What else could? It's like, you know what I mean? Every idea I come up with of oh, maybe I could do that, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that, it's always fucking shot down because it's unrealistic. So I don't even know what I'm going to do. You know, it's just, I've had to kick out so many people in this band, and I've made so many enemies because of it. I've made some of my worst enemies because of it. And it's just having to, having to deal with other people and their flaws. And I'm certain that they feel the same way about me, my flaws and everything too. It's just, it sucks. I'd say that's the hardest. It's just finding people who you actually want to spend a lot of time with. It just sucks. Because everybody's a fucking idiot. Fucking babies, fucking pussies, fucking idiots. Everyone's just a moron. I just can't fucking stand anybody. And then, on top of it all, you have to concern yourself with, well now, these people are cool, and I get along with them, but can they actually play very well? Chances are, if they're a cool person, the answer is no. It's like you're either really nice and cool and laid back, and you fucking suck at what you do instrumentally, or you're really good at what you do, and you're a fucking moron, or you're a fucking moron and you suck. So, it's, you never get win-win with that. Never.